So this is attempt number 4 at making this video. Hello guys, it is Grace and Nolly, and he wants to go play, so we're gonna let him go play now. He might come back up here because I got a little like dog ladder thing for him so that he can if he needs to or wants to. Anyways, so this video I am making partially because it's kind of a huge thing that happened, and partially just to hopefully spread some awareness about internet safety. So I ended up having to call the cops 2 nights ago. If that interests you at all, continue to listen. So I was sitting in this room with Paige. It was about midnight, and I get this message from somebody on Facebook. And I look at their profile and everything, and like we have a bunch of friends in common from the high school that I used to go to, except for everyone in that list is currently still in high school, where I literally lose my mind. Because there's my phone. Okay. Because I have to read you these messages. This thing is so annoying. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, if you listen through this whole video, bless you. Not like you're shaking because you're cold. Get up here, dude. I'm also kind of back to one. But anyways, so I get this message from this guy, and he's like, "Hey you," winky face, and I message him like, "Hi," and he goes, "How are you, beautiful?" And I'm like, "I'm good, how are you?" And sorry, but do I know you? And he's like, "I'm good. I just saw your Facebook page. I didn't recognize you, but we had friends in common, so I added you, and I went through your photos, and like, you're gorgeous and this and that." And I was like, "Thank you, but I think I should let you know I'm in a relationship. Thank you for the compliment and for being so sweet." And he's like, "We can still flirt though, there's nothing wrong with that." And I was like, "I really don't flirt around. I appreciate the compliments, but please keep it subtle." And he goes, "But you're so damn attractive. I mean, look at you." Anyway, so he keeps trying to hit on me, and I just keep telling him, like, no. And he's like, "Well, we can keep it a secret, and like, nobody has to know. There's nothing wrong with it." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't hide things from my boyfriend. Like, no, we've been together for over 2 years. I'm not gonna freaking screw up something that's really good for me and really great for me to have." And he goes, "Okay, well, are you friends with this girl?" And he says her name, and I know her from high school and stuff, and like, we never really talked much, but she was so freaking sweet. I like have no ill will towards her. I've never heard her say a mean thing about anyone else. She was kind of quiet and kept to herself. We had mutual friends and everything, and like, we've talked a few times. We know who each other are. We just didn't know each other very well. And so I say that, I'm like, she's a sweetheart. I haven't seen her since high school. And he's like, "Okay, well," and he starts going on about how he has very incriminating photos of her, like very exposing photos of her. And I'm just like, "Okay, excuse me." He's like, "Well, we'll make a trade." And he starts talking about how either I sent him an inappropriate picture of me in the next 5 minutes, or he's going to send these photos to everyone that she knows in her life, including friends, family, work, her boyfriend, everyone, and ruin her life. And I don't reply, and he goes, "Well, you wouldn't want to hurt such a sweet girl, do you?" And he's like, "It doesn't even have to be nude, so how about it? Talking to your friend Paige won't do anything," because Paige finally messaged him and started hitting on him to try and get his phone number. And he's like, "Up to you, I'm sending them out in 5 minutes. One pic, bra and underwear, that's all it takes." And Paige just lays it down. She's like, "You listen here, you, like, my brother's a cop, like, I swear to God, if you do anything, like, you're gonna regret it." And I call non-emergency police. And dispatcher goes on, and she's like, "Hi, what's going on?" Not really, "What's your emergency?" because it's not emergency, please. But she's like, "Hi, not emergency, dispatch, how can I help you?" And I'm like, "Hi, tell her who I am," kind of explain part of the situation. I'm like, I don't really know exactly who to talk to about this. Figured I would call non-emergency police because this isn't okay. And she's like, "Okay," and she takes down some of my information. She's like, "Would you like me to have someone call you or come to your house?" And I'm like, it would be best if they could come to my house, like, stop by, just so I can just hand them my phone, and I don't have to read things over to them. They can just, like, have it." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll send someone over." And so, about 20 minutes later, a cop pulls up. "Okay, up the ladder, Bubba." Like, I know that you know how to use the ladder, he just won't. And he's, like, can't jump high enough to get up here. Like, he can't jump at all. He doesn't understand that that's a possibility as a dog, is that he can actually jump. Do ya? So, she sent someone over, but 20 minutes later, a cop knocks on the door and Stefan comes in. We were probably talking with him for an hour or so, just, like, discussing the situation. We ended up getting a hold of the girl, and she's like, I have no idea who this kid is. Like, he added me 2 days ago. There's no way he has a picture. So it's some creep on the internet, doing some light stalking and extorting and blackmail. So, that's a thing. And it was actually, like, very terrifying because he was, like, threatening me and, like, threatening this girl who's, like, never done anything wrong. I don't want this girl's life to be ruined, but I also know I'm not gonna send you especially if you're being a dick. Like, I don't send stuff like that over the internet or over text or anything anyways because I think it's stupid and it's way too risky, and I want to be a teacher. I don't need, you know, pics of me leaking out and ruining my life and career 30 years from now. So, yeah, no. No. But yeah, that happened. So, obviously this guy had no idea. He didn't know me. He didn't know my friend, this girl from school. He didn't know Paige. He didn't know anybody. He was some creep asshole on the internet who thought that he could extort inappropriate pictures from me for, I don't know if it was his own use or for somebody else's use. I don't know if it's somebody who has a grudge against me and wants to ruin my life and wants to get pictures of me. I don't know. He deactivated his Facebook account at this point and all that fun stuff, but it was really weird because he had, like, pictures of him now, and he also had pictures of him, like, with his family, like, as a child growing up, like, dating back to, like, probably, like, 3-4 years ago, like, when most people joined Facebook, who are, like, around my age. I don't know. But I just want everybody to be aware that that is a thing, and even if someone, like, threatens you, don't do it. Like, don't do it, because he's like, well, you wouldn't want to ruin a girl's life. It wouldn't be me ruining her life, it'd be him. He's still posting the pictures, and, like, everyone that I've talked to, like, agrees that, like, what me and Paige did by calling police was, like, correct and the right thing to do. We tried to get a hold of her brother, who's a cop, but he was sleeping because he was off duty, and it was, like, 1 in the morning now it's, like, 1 in the morning. So it was just, like, really crazy, and, like, I was kind of freaking out, but I held it together and, like, called the police and everything, and, messaged people that I saw were, like, mutual friends on our Facebooks, and was like, don't listen to a word this fucker says, like, he's a complete piece of shit. So yeah, just be really careful, guys, I guess. If someone tries to extort stuff from you, like I said, don't do it. It isn't your responsibility. Like, if you can help, help. Do whatever you can to stop it and report it, if necessary, but don't give in, because I don't want anyone else to be in that situation. So, don't give them the power. That's all I have to say. And, be careful who you talk to and who you, divulge information over the internet, because you don't know who's who. So, I hope that you guys have a wonderful morning now, because it is 12:47 here. I will try and make another video before too long. I'm going back to school this Saturday. It's currently Wednesday, so I'm going back to school. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year, because it's the 31st now, but it's also almost 1 in the morning, so Happy New Year and everything, all that jazz. I hope that you guys had a good break from school if you're in school or work or whatever it is that you do. And I will see all of you lovely people in the next video. So, goodbye, and no, wait, get your butt right here. Okay. Goodbye. No. Now he's sleepy again. Okay. Bye.